All right, we're live. SF Comic Co. SF Company Hour, number 85. Rick's having technical difficulties, and stay tuned for the end of the show because Rick has a lot to say about stuff. So this might be our last show, so we'll see what happens. Meow, 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 meow. Welcome back, folks. SF Comic Co. The SF Company Hour. 85. Rick's here. Super happy. Super juiced. Look at that face. The handsomest boy is in the YouTubes. Rick, how you doing? How was your 4th of July?
I'm good. 4th of July I worked and it was cool. We watched movies. Yeah.
It's the only fireworks we need, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a decent 4th of July. You didn't do shit.
I'm gonna, you know what? People out there, be better to each other. I'm gonna spare you this week.
What?
I thought about it. I don't want to hate people. I don't want to anger the wrong fucking millennial who's, fucking gonna cower in their corner, fucking just weeping and shit after I fucking give him a tongue lashing.
I think people just need to grow some balls and just accept shit. Shit happen. Get over it, and fucking you need to fucking whatever happened. Now we're on a better path in the future. Don't ruin the past just to placate the future. I'm glad to see Rick. Rick's mature and he doesn't want to kill the channel. Very proud of you, Rick. It's a maturity I've never thought I'd see.
You never expected this. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh,
not many people did.
Kind of ruined my week. I was like looking forward to it, but all right. I was like, don't worry, you'll have something else to fucking do. It's better when you don't think about it and let them come naturally. When it's if you think about it too much,
just like it's so much to say. I was like, it's going to be an hour of me just fucking berating things.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, just do that special fucking video. Just Rick going off. Rick goes off. It's gonna be like your Lewis Black, your back in Rick and Black moment.
Angry as fuck.
There you go. Well, you look happy now. That's good. We got some sad stuff to talk about today. The great Richard Donner has passed, so we're saving that for our big topic today. He's been pretty. He's pretty much. We did our top 10 directors. He didn't make my top 10, but he's still one of my favorite directors of all time. And he did some very influential movies, especially in our lives. So we're going to talk about the great Dick Donner a little later. But we got a bunch of movie, comics, and some toys we're going to talk about. So it's going to be a fun show. John Boy, what's up? Haircut? Rick, you got a haircut?
No, man. It's just.
Oh, no, I got my hair back, man. I got my man bun on. I know. I look like fucking
man bun.
I look like Ray Stevenson, man.
If anything, I fucking tie it up like a samurai warrior.
Yeah. Nice mugs, guys. I hope we were talking about them. Yeah, there you go.
Mean mug. That's my mean mug.
No. See, I knew I was going to throw people off with the hair. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you too, huh? Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, no, I got my it's tied back. It's tied back. Don't worry, ladies. The curls are still there. Don't worry.
For a second, I thought it said, "Oh, it looked like a bad haircut." I was like, "Fuck again."
Now my hairline's going, man. Look at that thing, man.
What nickname are you gonna get now?
All right, welcome. Thanks for everybody that's watching. Please throw in those comments and suggestions and whatever you want to talk about. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe to the channel. Follow the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you can find out when we're jumping on. We did a top 10 directors last week. Very fun list to do with our friend Lori. Go check it out. Very fun. I love doing top 10s. We're going to be doing some more top 10s. Probably, once or twice a month we should do at least a top 10.
I'm ready.
So we've been doing the show just me and Rick. I think the show kind of flows better. I love having the guests we have, and we'll still have guests here and there. But
I think we should explore that idea of the roundtable show, man.
I
Like,
think the roundtable and
Yeah.
doing stuff like doing some movie reviews with folks and doing top tens and stuff. Our community, our little group of rabble rousers, give them something to do because I still like having those folks on. So we're gonna keep doing that. Yo, Rick, where's the drawing I gave you from Gabriella?
oh yeah, I got it over there. I still have to work on it. I'm touching it up. It's almost like stylized Nightwing hopping over like it's like
What do you mean touching it up? You have no artistic.
I'm gonna add color. It's black and white. I'm gonna put this SF thing behind it.
But it doesn't matter if you're black or white, Rick.
It doesn't. But Nightwing needs to have blue on it.
Yo, Rick, did you get that thing off from my arm? The hell, what weird secret little fucking society you got going on in here, Rick?
You see what I'm talking about? It's like I've tried to tell him, like, be careful of the things you say and when you say them. They sound weird. That's one of the weird ones. No.
I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. You could message Rick on your own. Maximum Effort Grayson on Instagram, and you want to ask him about things on his arm. Lori, what's up, Lori? It was definitely fun. Hi, guys. Hi, Lori. Yeah, fun list. Roundtables for live viewings would be awesome. Yeah, we should do. We should do some commentaries. I think we're like doing some live movie nights would be fun. Like just us watching fucking random movies. That'd be fun. Gabriella touching it up. I'm almost offended. Yeah.
I'm just gonna add the what's it called? SF like the Golden Gate Bridge behind it and shit. You know, it's the skyline.
I've seen Rick's stick figures. I don't know if it's gonna be a good idea.
That's what I'm saying. I can't draw for it. Like that's why. Like Rick, draw me. 15 seconds. That's all I need.
There you go.
I can't draw for shit. Dude, trust me. If I could draw, like right now, like Robert Kirkman, fuck you, man.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I wish I could draw too, man.
You could draw, man. You could draw.
Yeah,
it's just yours is a more stylized draw. Like I could see you're almost like your kind of style reminds me of like Magnolia, dude.
Magnolia?
Yeah. Honestly, that's who it kind of looks like to me the first time I saw it. It's like it's a little bit Magnolia.
It's all over the fucking place. All right. So thanks for watching, folks, all you guys. So we're gonna run through some stuff. We got some toys to talk about. Like I said, a bunch of trailers to talk about. First, I just want to give a shout out and send your thoughts and prayers and your well wishes to Andre Gower. I always say Gower for some. Andre Gower, Monster Squad star. It looks like he had a severe heart attack. This started popping up on his Instagram stories and his page a few days ago, where he was in the hospital and he was kind of like sending updates and stuff. Looks like he was in pretty bad shape, but it looks like he's kind of getting on the mend, but he still looks like he's going through it right now. So send him some love if you want to follow him on Instagram. A great dude. We've met him a couple years ago. He did a documentary of the Wolfman. Wolfman Has Nards? Yeah.
Wolfman Has Nards.
Wolfman Has Nards. Great documentary.
Wolfman's Got Nards.
Wolfman's Got Nards. Great documentary about the fandom of the Monster Squad. Great movie. One of the great 80s movies of all time. If you haven't seen the Monster Squad, watch the Monster Squad. But he was like he was the main kid in that. So he was a great kid, great dude to meet. We had fun at the screening. So great dude, super nice dude. Follow him on Instagram, show some support for the guy. He's a really good dude. Hopefully the best. Or I'm tired of talking about death around here. So yeah, stay tuned for our topic of Richard Donner later. Shout out to Andre, and hopefully he gets better and gets out of that. Severe heart attack, 48, man. That's kind of scary, man. We're old men now too, so hearing guys our age getting that kind of shit kind of scary. So sending out some love to Mr. Andre over there. Hopefully everything works out and he does all right. All right. So let's see. Let's jump into toys. I like toys. Oh well, perfect. We're gonna talk about some toys too. Gabriella, what you get off the arm? I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. Okay, watching now on the way to the gym. Oh, and another shout out. Honda Lorian's birthday. Happy birthday to the Honda
Happy
Lorian.
birthday.
He's a friend of the show, the mysterious third member. Much controversial all the time. So happy birthday, him, John Byrne, and Sylvester Stallone. What a murderer's row of geek culture. Hondo, Stallone, and John Byrne. Just every corner of fandom is being taken care of. So happy birthday, Hondo. Be said, don't work out too hard, man. Relax. All right, so let's talk about some toys real quick. Just go through some stuff. Well, we got some San Diego exclusive stuff popping off. So first, Super 7 is doing Godzilla stuff. So they're doing the Shogun Warrior Godzilla figure, but this is done in the 4-inch scale Godzilla figures. So this is, of course, the Shogun Warrior being done in a small scale. So this is a San Diego exclusive. I think they are saying this is going to be released on the 22nd. I have the original version. I'm definitely getting this. This looks cool. Super 7 has the Godzilla license right now, so they're going to be running through doing a bunch of Godzilla stuff. So this is one of the first things they're popping off with. That's actually how Super 7 got their start doing Godzilla figure back in the day. Like that's how they initially started. So this looks fun. I'm curious about the other figures they're going to have Godzilla this scale. They're going to do a bunch of 3 3/4 scales of Godzilla. So very curious at what they're going to do with the scale. Kind of exciting, kind of fun. All right, another exclusive. Let's see. Oh man, I'm getting a political call. Should I answer? No. So another San Diego exclusive. We got the Spider-Man, Cyborg Spider-Man. I guess this was an unlockable costume in was it the Miles Morales game?
I don't remember this one from that one.
I don't remember it from the regular Spider-Man game. So this is they're doing a bunch of Hot Toys. This is Hot Toys, of course. This is of course in reference to the Eric Larson run of Spider-Man, where he got his ass kicked and pretty much with a Deathlock, I think kind of helped him get his shit together. He had a broken arm and shit, so they had to give him some cybernetic parts to heal up quickly. And he's so 90s right there. He's got his pouches and his fucking eye patch, fucking cyber eye and bionic arm. It's pretty much just the 90s all over. So pretty cool looking figure. Like if I didn't have a Spider-Man, I would and had some extra couple $100 laying around. It's pretty cool looking.
Where do you get the fucking Winter Soldier's arm from, though, bro? I mean,
it's actually a cast.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a cast, and this predates Winter Soldier about fucking 30 years. So
okay, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, dude, it pretty much is like the Winter Soldier's arm, the way it's designed, the way it looks, and everything.
Yeah. It's this predates Winter Soldier by a few decades. Yeah, this is a part of the Revenge of the Sinister Six storyline in the Spider-Man. After McFarlane left, Eric Larson took over, and this was a 6-part storyline. Great storyline, great art by the great Eric Larson. So they came out with a figure. I talked about it on the show last year with the retro card. This is super cheese, super 90s fucking Spider-Man.
Hell yeah, it's like the fucking Punisher and Batman, or
it's like
Iron Man.
It's like the 90s exploded in Spider-Man right there. So I dig it a lot. I like it a lot. We got some turtles, some new turtles. If you remember these were like the frog.
The frogs.
Frog turtle. You got Napoleon and Attila. And what was the other one? There was the other two. There were Genghis and
Rasputin. No,
I think it might have been Rasputin. I think you're right. Yeah. So these are cool. I'm not sure if these are exclusive, but these look cool. I like these turtles. They're coming out all like the cartoon base of the old cartoon base. We also got some Marvel Legends. So this is the Spider-Man wave. This is the Far From Home wave. No Way Home wave. So we got Spider-Man. This kind of got revealed in the Lego set. I don't know if this is like. I hope this is not his like his costume through the whole film, because I'm not a fan of like the gold and the weird gold around.
Dude, they love Tony Stark, man.
Yeah, they gotta get over the fucking Tony Stark fucking love of Spider-Man. I get it. It's kind of they built that up, but come on. The J. Jonah. I really hope the J. Jonah comes with the fucking Sam Raimi Spider-Man J. Jonah head sculpt, because I don't want balding the J. Jonah. I want that fucking military fucking flat top J. Jonah. That'd be awesome. We got this black suit. It's like a black and gold Spider-Man. I don't know how many costumes he's going to have in this movie, but this looks like more of a stealth kind of suit, like he had in Far From Home, with some red and gold highlights. Kind of cool looking. And last, we got a Doctor Strange figures. So this basically just looks like, movie Doctor Strange. I guess he's going to play a part in No Way Home, because that's going to lead directly into Multiverse of Madness. Those are only actually like 3 months apart from each other, so it'll probably be like pretty closely tied to that movie. So pretty cool looking. I wonder what the rest of the wave is going to round out. Usually they do like a few on the movie waves. They'll probably do some comic figures, movie figures based on the comics. Let's see. Thoughts on the new Mandalorian sideshow figures? I'm fucking so sick of the Mandalorian figures that, like, it's enough. Like, come on, like, have some space in between. Like, every week they're coming out with a new Mando. Fucking, it's annoying. There's other figures to do. There's so many other characters you can do. Like, doing the same.
It's Wolverine.
Oh. Yeah, dude, it's just like, come on, man. It's like, dude, it's like, all right, we get it. Like, every version of the Mandalorian that he appeared in, like, oh, he has his saber, he has his spear. This one he's holding the baby on the sack. This one he's on a thing. I'm like, all right, enough already. I'm fucking so sick of the fucking. I don't want to see any more fucking Mandalorian hot toys, man. Enough. Let's see. I saw the new upcoming hot toys, and they're trashy. Which are the Mandalorian ones? Yeah. If Comic-Con were happening this year, I'd get those for you. Yeah, Lori's our insider, man. She gets in there, and she's our exclusive, San Diego exclusives. Yeah, picked up some cool shit over the years. Hondalorian, thanks, brothers. That Godzilla figure is dope. Yeah, I like the, and I think the tongue mechanism works too on that small ass scale. So that's fucking awesome, man. I like the fact that they're making that. I'm curious what else they're gonna have. Yeah, that's a new suit with the gold. Yeah.
I just hope it's one of the suits.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna have multiple suits in there. I hope that's not the main suit. I don't like that gold. Take that gold out of there. I don't like that. I'm pissed because of that.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I bought the first Mando hot dog and and a new better one came out. I'm pissed. I like the one I bought. I bought the one his full armor, his full like the end of I think the end of season 1 armor. I'm cool with that one. I'm good. Like, if I could find the accessories, like get the Darksaber and the fucking spear, that'd be cool. But I'm cool. I'm happy with the one I've got. So I'll stick with that one.
This one looks sick, though, bro.
With the head sculpt and all that. That's cool. Yeah, I would pose him with the helmet on, anyways. I like him cool with the helmet on, anyway. Yeah. I wouldn't pose him without the head.
Yeah. The only time I'd pose him with is like holding up Grogu, and he does have that "oh my god, I'm so sad" look on my face. So
that's just gonna make you cry. Don't do that. And this one, this is pretty cool. We got the Seinfeld movie, Seinfeld TV show set. This looks pretty awesome. I kind of want to get this. I love Seinfeld. Seinfeld is like one of my favorite shows of all time. Probably
Seinfeld Lego.
Seinfeld Lego set. This looks pretty cool. It has like his whole apartment and such. It looks pretty cool. I wish you could. Yeah, I want you. I want to customize it. I got the little Superman on the fucking fridge too. That's fucking awesome. Got the cereal on the cupboards right there. You got. I dig this a lot. I think this is fucking cool. It comes with a little brick wall, so Jerry can like do his stand up in front of the brick wall. That's pretty funny. I like this a lot. Yeah, Lego's been killing it, man. Any Lego sets you want to see them make from a TV show, like a set? Because they did Friends. They did Friends. They're doing Seinfeld. Like, what other like TV sets would be cool, like to have on a Lego?
I'd want Cheers.
Cheers would be good. That's a good one. That's a good shout for sure.
I want Woody as a miniature fucking as a Lego dude, and fucking yeah. I want a Sam Malone.
Norm at the corner. Yeah, that'd be. Yeah. That's a great
yeah, you got fucking you got Cliff too there, just sitting. Who was it? What was it? Rhonda? Was her name Rhonda?
Carla.
Fuck. Rhonda.
Help me, Rhonda.
I was gonna say Wanda for a second, but yeah. But still, yeah, that Cheers would be a good one.
Night Court would be cool.
Yeah, Night Court would be a good one too, because it legitimately is just one spot.
Yeah, Night Court would be cool. I'd fuck with a Night Court.
I'd like a Happy Days, Arnold's.
Ooh, Arnold's, yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be digging that. Have the fucking the Fonzie stunt cycle outside. Do a jump.
in the parking lot with the Shark Tank.
Yeah. Perfect.
That'd be kind of sick, man.
Yeah, I think they've done The Simpsons. Yeah, they've done other like TV shows, but yeah, I kind of like this. If I see this Seinfeld one, I might have to fuck with it, man, because I love Seinfeld, man. It's like one of my favorite shows of all time.
That's a good one, man. I mean, Taxi would also be another.
It's actually be good.
Yeah, it just lends itself to like a nice Lego set to have.
Yeah,
you know?
you have like vehicles, and you have like the have fucking Danny DeVito in the fucking little corner right there behind the glass.
Yeah, fucking Christopher Lloyd. Yeah, it'd be a sick one to have.
Yeah. I like that Cheers one. I think that's the best. I think that's
Cheers would be great, man.
That's a perfect.
The only issue it is because it's a bar. I don't know if there's an issue with that.
They've been doing some. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe there's something. Oh, we can't have alcohol. Fucking. They're drinking alcohol.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you could have it. What if it's a TGI Fridays and they just make it look like that? You know. Come on. I would love a Cheers one, dude. I'm telling you, I want a fucking Woody Harrelson fucking Lego fucking figure.
That'd be cool. Johnny, I want the actor head sculpt. Well, what you can do is it's cool head sculpt, but what you can do when after it comes out, that you can probably find it online if you go to eBay and stuff.
People do that. They chop up a hot toy and sell them.
No,
or is it a custom?
They make custom head sculpts and shit. You can find them on eBay. So you just wait. And there'll probably be a decent one online. You can probably find a head sculpt for the actor. So Taxi Legos. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Taxi.
Silver Spoons. That's from Krista. Yeah.
That would be
with the little train and like the arcade machines hooked up. Oh, that's a good shout.
That's a fucking full table one right there, man. I want the whole mansion. Pop off the top and every room is there. The train goes in every room. That'd be sick.
That'd be sick. Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah, Silver Spoon.
You get fucking MAGA Ricky Schroeder in there as well.
I was about to say, yeah.
Yelling at the Costco customers.
You got fucking Ricky Schroeder with his little red hat. You can fucking take off. I have 7 Lego sets I haven't built yet. Yeah, I have my episode 1 pod racer. I still have to build. I love building the Legos. I usually give them away after I build them. I just like building them. It's so much fun. It's very peaceful. It's like almost putting together a low level model kit.
It's zen.
Yeah. Lori, Golden Girls Lego. I have a feeling they've done that one.
That would be a good one.
Golden Girls is everywhere too. They have no shame in their game. They're fucking milking that product for all it's worth. Yeah. Golden Girls. Yeah, I'm sure. If it's not made, it's gonna make. Johnny, give me some. Still talking about Rick's arm thing? No, I don't know.
See what I mean? The things you say are at the wrong time.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be so. There's probably a million ideas to do with the Lego stuff. All right, let's see. All right, let's talk about this. Before we get to the trailers, let's talk about this Lovecraft. They're not going with season 2 of Lovecraft. Kind of disappointing. The first season was amazing. Great. Just one of my favorite shows last year. I think it was just a hell of a run. Well executed, well acted, well directed. Every episode was a fucking different horror movie, different genre. It was just a great season. If you haven't watched Lovecraft Country, do yourself a favor. Kind of reading what they were going to do with season 2. I'm okay with them not making a season 2 because it sounds kind of meh. So it looks like there was some all the actors and some of the showrunners. Misha Green was coming out, and they said Smollett said the follow-up season was unlike anything ever seen on TV. And of course, Green said, "I'm excited about exploring season 2 and what we would have had in mind." She revealed her plans for season 2. So it would have split the country. It was the sovereign states of America. It would have been 4 areas of tribal nations of the West: the New Negro Republic, the Jefferson Commonwealth, and the Whitelands. And follow up with a message clarification on the Whitelands. It's a completely overrun by zombies, which filled with slow walkers and pockets of fast zombies. The source of outbreak would have been in Texas, where the origin spell was used, while northern, southern, western territories would have worked together to make sure the undead were kept in the Whitelands. So this is kind of the rumor too, like that's kind of the reason too, like they didn't want to go with zombies because zombies are pretty much
everywhere.
everywhere. Like I'm kind of disappointed to hear that that's where they were going with season 3. Like of all the play like zombies, they're like really that's the idea you're gonna have for season 3. So I love season 1, and maybe zombies were just like a small part of it, and it would have been like an overall. I'm sure it was going to be an overall different story, but there's no other sequel to the book to go off of, so this is all her original idea. So I think might be the reason why we're not getting a season 2 of this. So Rick, what do you think of this, man?
Oh, I like a lot of the ideas in it, but I get the whole. So that's what we're going with the zombies. But couldn't they do like, so the origin spell opened like a hellmouth and
demons and fucking
exact more dark shit having to do with like HP Lovecraft monsters, I mean, honestly, that's like something that as far from the success of the show from season 1, you could see that they have something. I mean, they still have something, but it's just it feels like there should have been like a script doctor to come and help out and like focus the idea or introduce something new instead of zombies. It's
kind of underwhelming for like a season that just brought all these great ideas together and all these like different genres, and you're gonna hit me with zombies in season 2. Like
unless it's the first wave of something
that
they don't want to reveal shit, but still it's just like like you said, if that's the first episode, zombies, you don't really want to stay tuned for the rest, there's no reveal of a fucking people say, well, what about zombies in Game of Thrones? I'm like, well, they weren't really zombies, those were White Walkers, and they made them cool as fuck. They turned something new, different. Yeah. So that's different. It's a totally different thing. Where these guys going? No, they use the word zombie.
Yeah.
Not zombie-like. Not they. They're zombies.
And they did the fast, the slow zombies and the fast zombies. The whole,
They're zombies. I mean, we just watched Army of the Dead. I mean, do we really need zombies in Lovecraft Country? Is amazing.
Yeah, it's so good, and it's kind of disappointing to hear that that's where they were going with season 2. Like, and I'm okay. Like, if we only get one great season of a show, I'm all right. All you can do is fuck it up because was it?
Let's go with Watchmen.
Yeah,
I wanted 5 seasons of Watchmen the way it was going, but I'm good with the way it ended.
We get one great season, okay. And was it True Detective? They came back with the second season, and not really.
Second season was. I don't want to say it was shit. It was not as good as the first one.
Yeah, you just set a high standard, so you can only like doom yourself for failure. Like you come back with a mediocre product. So, hey, we got a good season. We got a great only season. Like just like it treats it like British TV, man. British, they come in and have like 1 or 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And then they're short, like 6-episode season. That's it, and you move on to the next thing. And you don't have time. You don't have time to like go off and make something mediocre after a few years, because a lot of people like they just want to force these. This sounds like you ran out of material, you took from the first book, and now you're on your own, and you could come up with zombies. Kind of disappointed.
That's the other thing too. It's like if you only have that one book, slam the door shut. Use your producer, your writing credit that you worked on this show. Bring something else new. Bring something else new to the table. Don't try to latch onto this and try to make it a franchise. If it people and like they're gonna be like, well, you don't want the final season of Game of Thrones. If that was your thing and you hated it, that's what's gonna happen with Lovecraft Country if they were to do it like that.
Yeah.
They've already went past their source material, and their ideas aren't as good as the person who wrote the book.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah. Was the person still alive that wrote the book?
I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure.
So, right? Yeah, the book was what? Whoa. There you go. Choke it. Thoughts and prayers?
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers. You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all upset about the zombies. It's just
wrong pocket.
Wrong pocket.
That's the first thing that hit my head when I used it.
Art Wishwood. Sorry, Art Wishwood. I'm just out of it today. Hey guys, how you doing, Art?
What's going on, Art?
Lori, Goonies Lego. Yeah, I was thinking about that. What point of the movies would you have? Probably the cave when they find a Cobblepot.
The cave with on the ship with the Inferno. That'd be a sick place.
Ship would be cool. Yeah,
You know,
ship would be cool. That'd be fucking expensive as shit. That'd be like a fucking $500 Lego set.
Yeah, that's why the one I want is the attic. I want that attic scene.
Oh, that's cool. That'd be cool.
When they first find the map, that shit's magic.
Yeah.
Them playing with the fucking the electrode ball and
yeah, that'd be cool.
Hey, Mikey, slip me the tongue.
You're ruining my joke. Laurie, Lovecraft have so many other monsters to draw from. Yeah, I think we just go like of all the you call it a show Lovecraft Country, you should be pulling from Lovecraft. That's say what you will about his.
That's the other thing too. Do you really want to pull from the man's source material when he's like, they know he's a racist? I'm like, dude, that's why sometimes you have to separate the artwork from the person.
He's a very read up on Lovecraft. He's very complicated. He's a very complicated man. He's definitely had some. Yeah, he had some issues, but I don't know. Look him up. He's had a weird, crazy history for sure. All right. So all right, let's jump into some trailers. Got a bunch of trailers dropped this week. Let's see. Let's talk about this Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy. The end of the trilogy, Kingdom. So if you haven't watched the Netflix Transformers show, there's part 1 and 2. Part 1 started on Cybertron. Kind of like this is pretty much a prequel. This like sets up before the Transformers end up on Earth. The first one takes place at the end of Cybertron before the Transformers escape. The second one's kind of set in space, like their journey to Earth. Basically, the whole point of the story is them to get to Earth and find the Allspark. So this one, the third one, this is going to be pulling from a lot of the Beast Wars stuff. This makes sense in canon because Beast Wars is pretty much a prequel, like a sequel prequel, pretty much. They're from the future. They travel in the past before the Transformers, or like during the Transformers when they're in their stasis on Earth. So this looks kind of interesting. Looks like some interesting. I was never like a huge Beast Wars fan. I watched it and I enjoyed some of the episodes, but I'm always a purist G1 Transformers fan. But it's kind of it makes sense because they exist at the same time. So I kind of interesting to see those kind of worlds collide and kind of see them interact. But Rick, what'd you think of this?
Dude, it was jaw dropping for me. I jaw dropped. I was like, oh shit! Like this was a big one for me because. Right off the bat, when they show you who was the big one? Oh yeah, when they show Megatron come out, the other Megatron. I was like, oh, purple dinosaur, huh? Purple, really? Oh, okay, this is interesting. That's the first thing I thought, and then next thing you see a silhouette of the Transformer with his open claw. And I was like, dude, fucking.
As soon as I saw the purple dinosaur, I was like, oh shit, Megatron, yeah.
Yeah, they're doing Beast Wars, and I got super juiced. The only one I don't think I saw Rat Trap. That's the only one I don't think I saw. I
don't see that. I didn't see Rat Trap.
Yeah.
We saw RC in there. We saw.
You see Primal. You see Prime. You see Megatron.
What the hell is the cheetah's name?
Oh, dude, I can't remember.
Taro? No.
No.
Cheetah's name.
No, something quick.
Yeah, whatever. The fucking cheetah. And then Optimus Primal. We get Megatron. I'm sure we're gonna see Dinobot.
He was in there. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks. It's gonna be kind of fun to see this kind of world collide. Okay. Yeah. Black Arachnia. I saw her. She's in the poster. So. It's gonna be interesting. Like to see these interactions. I don't know. I'm kind of bummed to see this end. Like I'm really digging this series. I was hoping this would like be like just them jumping to do a new series of Transformers just like set on Earth, like just like kind of restart the franchise from the beginning.
Well, this is it for, isn't it just for War for Cybertron, like this set of the story?
Yeah, this is pretty. Yeah, they set it up as a trilogy. It's gonna be this three sections. It's gonna be over.
Okay, so this isn't like the first 3 episodes of
a new series,
like the prequel saga, and then the new. That'd be sick if they went into G or a version of G1 or
like kind of retelling the G1, just like better, like from this kind of
starting off from Beast Wars.
Yeah, and I think it would be fun for sure. But I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing like kind of like them retelling and kind of build up into the Transformers the movie, kind of setting up that kind of storyline.
Yeah, it would. That'd be fucking sweet. But sometimes, like we just said, sometimes it's easier just to finish it off. Because right now, the way the jaw dropping for me when I just saw all the fucking like all the beast fucking Transformers, I was just like, holy shit, this is fucking dope. I'm happy. I was like,
yeah, and
it came out a little bit later than what I remember, but what?
Yeah, and this was
2002.
The Beast Wars.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was like '90s, like
late '90s, right? I think because I didn't catch them on the first run. I caught them on
I think mid to late '90s. The Beast Wars, actually mid '90s, I think. Yeah, this is coming out July 29th. So a couple more weeks.
Yeah, a few more weeks. That's the first thing I thought of too when I was looking at Cheetor. That's his name.
Cheetor. There you go.
Cheetor.
96 Beast Wars.
I didn't see no Rhino either. That's Rhinox.
Rhinox, yeah.
It's a certain like
Waspinator, Cheetor, Rhinox.
I love Waspinator.
Tarantulas. What was else? Pterosaur. It was a fun show. I wasn't like a huge I wasn't like I wasn't like super huge because like I said, I'm a G1 purist. But it was fun. I liked when they brought Starscream's Ghost in. And
that was a good one.
Yeah, and then they went back to Cybertron. I wasn't what were they called? Transformer Primordials. What the fuck was it called? It was like a second evolution after Beast Wars.
Beast Machine was the second one after.
Yeah, I didn't like.
I didn't like that one.
No, I wasn't feeling that one. Yeah, they kind of lost me after that. But yeah, this looked fun. Fucking Netflix, man. They got some bangers this month, man. They got the He-Man. They got that new what's it the horror show we were talking about?
Fear Street.
Fear Street, and Netflix has been stepping up. I was talking shit about Netflix a couple months ago. Now I'm glad I'm stealing Rick's. All right. So speaking of Masters of the Universe and He-Man, so we got another trailer number 2. So this a lot of folks are up in arms. A lot of white dudes are up in arms about this because there's some controversy about this show, and a couple people were
really?
claiming that they're going to pretty much like devalue who He-Man is and kind of push him to the back burner, and Tila is going to be like the main character, and basically they're going to like they're trying to pander to the woke audience and making Tila the main character and making the white blonde dude like the second, push him to the background and stuff. And so there's some controversy about that, and there's also a lot of controversy with Kevin Smith, which I told people in the beginning, like Kevin Smith is not a He-Man fan, and like Kevin Smith kind of buried his own fucking lead because he's been like kind of championing like He-Man, like he's been a He-Man fan his whole life, and like I love He-Man, and this like dude, you like, and then like some tweets got revealed like, I wasn't the biggest He-Man fan, but you can watch this gallery and shit like over here, and like Kevin Smith was like calling out a bunch of fucking websites for like giving false information stuff. But it looks like from this trailer, it looks like Tila looks like she's gonna be like the main, like one of the main characters. I'm not a big fan of her look either. I don't like the Tila, like, Amazonian warrior from, Themyscira fucking warrior princess thing. I kind of liked her original look, but I guess they're, trying to make a modern thing, so whatever. But the trailer looks fun. I like the character designs. It looks like they're pulling from, like, the source material, from the original source material. And somebody said it best, like this is what the show, you remember the show looking like, but not what the show looks like from back in the day. It looks fun. I'm definitely gonna check it out. I think it should be a fun show. So Rick, what you think of this trailer?
Oh, I liked it a lot, dude. It looks fucking fun. And this is what I have an issue with. Is like, dude, if that's what they're doing, it looks like they're doing it the right way. Fucking Tila's kicking ass. I mean, she's beating the shit out of people. Mm-hmm. Is there anything wrong with fucking like just more people fucking kicking ass on fucking screen? It's not like they're fucking making her look weak. That would be like an issue for me. If they're writing the character strong, it's like people got to get over shit. It's a whole new world. Just stop.
They're scared that their blonde white guy hero is not getting.
and the whole thing is, there's this thing that if it's, I get what they're trying to do is this whole inclusion, but people have to be careful on how they do it. See, like people want to be like, you know, all updatey and shit with how they do shit. You do powder puff girls, you know, you do that shit wrong, you get canceled. Just like they got canceled because you're doing it wrong.
The repiloting, okay? The repiloting.
Bullshit. That's getting scrapped. That's getting scrapped. Whoever had that fucking idea, whoever, the way they were writing it, they were way off for what I remember fucking powder puff girls being.
Samsonite. I was way off.
I was way off. You know, it's people. There's a way you can pander to every crowd. Some ways are fine, but I mean, dude, some ways are so fucking overt that you got one character, they're gonna wrap up everything that, okay, let's touch on this fan base, this fan base, this fan base, this fan base. So it's all of a sudden now we have Afro Latino. It's like, and the white executives are like, we checked off all these boxes, so it's okay. It's like, fuck you, dude. Can we just do inclusion the right way and just have like good characters? Tila looks fucking sick if they're trying to make a female lead. I really don't have a problem with it until I see the fucking story. Yeah. Who's to say that fucking Tila doesn't ascend to become the sorceress or some shit? We don't know the story.
I don't like her design. I think it's cool that she's being a badass. I think she's that's I'm okay with that, and I'm okay. I'm okay with like she was a major part of the original show too. So
I feel definitely that there had to be a redesign of the costume because of what the costume used to look like. It was like Slave Leia, dude. But I wish they could have kept the crown piece.
Yeah.
Maybe it's too close to Evil Lynn's. I don't know. But I wish they could have kept that crown piece. But I see the more things for her to be more of a warrior. I wish her thing probably would have looked more sleekish than being so fucking like heavy. I want maybe like man at arms, but more sleeker.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm not digging the design of it. But I know that we can't go back to that old one either.
Yeah, but though I'm looking at the old one, it's not really that problematic because like it's of the time, I guess. I don't like the way
time, but this is a new time now.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like I don't know. I just feel like ripped off fucking Wonder Woman fucking the little Amazon warrior fucking look. I don't know. I don't like the look. It looks kind of boring. Looks kind of boring to me. I don't like the way Cringer talks either. That was the only other thing that bothered me too. Cringer, he was talking too normal. I don't know. Cringer had a distinct voice back in the day, so I don't know. That kind of threw me off a little bit too. But the animation looks great. I think, this looks fun. If Kevin Smith's not a fucking huge Master of the Universe fan, whatever. He looks like he's fucking done his research and he's fucking did his deep dive and he's trying to make something great for the fans, and all these like fucking angry white dudes fucking getting pissed off because their fucking child has taken, whatever, man. Just don't watch it if you don't like it. You have all the weird fucking homoerotic fucking show from back in the day to watch. Like if you get so fucking pissed off about it, don't watch it. Like this, the new Snake Eyes movie. You don't like what they're doing with the character. Don't watch it. Don't fucking don't partake it.
That's the one thing too. It's like people get all in an uproar about like honestly, if I don't want to go watch something, I don't watch it.
Don't watch it. Yeah, don't watch it. If it's fucking gonna offend you, don't.
Difficult.
You still have the old shit to watch. You still have the old cartoons. You still have the old toys to play with. You still have all the other shit to fucking do. It's not gonna, this is trying to reintroduce this into a new generation. Sometimes they go a little too far with some of the woke shit. I get it. And if you don't like it, don't watch it. Don't watch it. Don't support it. And the more you guys talk about it and bitch about it, the more press it's getting. The more people are going to be like, "Oh, I should watch this."
They like fucking promoting their fucking part of hate, dude. That's the whole thing. People like to hate. Like, dude, it's okay to be opinionated. Oh, you didn't like this.
We wouldn't have a show if we didn't fucking.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
If we liked everything, it would be a fucking boring fucking show. Fuck.
People don't have to like shit, but it's just like when they fucking keep going on, and now I'm gonna fucking create like a hashtag that's gonna trend. Like, you know what? Go fuck yourself, dude. Like,
you're part of the problem. Like you're going all this anti-woke shit, but then you're part of the problem too, because you're fucking promoting this shit and making it more of an issue than it needs to be. And if it sucks, it sucks. And if that's all you gotta do. But your guys giving more fucking leeway to this and making it more of a deal, and and then you're setting the cause for fucking people that are have legitimate gripes, because then they get lumped in with you fucking crazy fucks, and then you get called to fucking all these fucking names and bullshit because you fucking you don't have a different opinion. It's you're fucking up the cause, all right? You're fucking up the cause for shitty content.
Right? It's just put your Twitter down. Put your fucking
step away from the
put your TikTok down. Stop the fucking hate. And you know what? I'll tell you guys straight up too. I fucking hate on shit. I'll be the first one to say I'll hate on shit. But the difference between me hating on something and somebody else, I fucking hate on shit. I say it once and I'm like, yeah, I don't fucking like that. That's it and that's done. Right? And people can keep on fucking coming at me and I'm like, yeah, whatever. You're fucking wrong. But there are people out there after you tell me they're wrong. You're fucking wrong. Trust me.
It's like your opinion, man.
Exactly. But there are other people out there who fucking that is not good enough. They bombard, and then what happens is like some fucking other Yahoo jumps onto his fucking, what the fucking Ben Affleck say? Spartacus. They jump onto Spartacus's fucking cause there, and they fucking just run with it. You know, it's like that's bullshit, dude. They're just fucking people are just being fucking hateful pricks.
Yeah, like, and some of it's like some deep line, like, and they want to deny. So I'm not racist. I'm not like, yeah. There's some deep rooted fucking shit there. Like, yeah, your fucking your Anglo-Saxon fucking heroes getting pushed.
It's just people sometimes don't want to see they don't want to see the truth because that truth it'll break them. It'll break them to know that they've been part of the problem for so long. And there's another thing going on. It's that fucking. There's that white guilt out there that's fucking with people. That's why fucking Prince Adam can't be the fucking man in He-Man. Because there's some fucking guilt out there. We can't have the blonde guy be the fucking guy. No.
Yeah.
They'll fucking change his hair fucking brown and fucking call him Prince Adam.
They made his grandpa black, so that fixes their issue.
Well, why didn't this was the time? Why didn't they make fucking He-Man Mexican?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, just draw a little mustache like this.
He-Manuel.
Yo tengo el poder.
Peter Cringer.
Oh, dude. Man at Arms dressed in a fucking wife beater.
You're right there, He-Manuel. That's fucking.
Oh, fucking! Now we're canceled. El Skeletor.
I'm gonna draw that up.
El Skeletor.
El hombre de arms.
El hombre de brazos. Oh man.
Lori, it's like banned books or music. It makes it more proud. Yeah, that fucking guy that said the N-word, the country star, he said the N-word and became like the #1 fucking artist in the fucking country, man. Yeah, you can't give these motherfuckers voices, man. The more you fucking ban motherfuckers, the more you say you can't do something, you just make their voices louder and they get more people along their side. Because there's legitimate people that have gripes with a lot of this shit, but but they're not realizing they're following the fucking guy. It's another reason he hates is because it's fucking, like you said, white guilt, fucking hell of a drug. All right. All right. Let's talk about some other more positive things. Let's see. All right, so let's check out the Star Wars Visions. We had a little special look. This wasn't like a regular trailer. It's just one of those Disney, Star Wars, Marvel things where just kind of like show behind the scenes stuff. So we heard about this. This was part of the announcements when they had the big announcements about all the Disney Plus series, Star Wars stuff that was coming out. So this is kind of almost like the Animatrix and what was the other one that came out a little while ago? There was another anime kind of feel thing.
What's it called? Netflix. Love and
Robots.
Yeah.
But the second season wasn't as great as the first season. I was kind of disappointed with the second season. First season is amazing. Second season was meh. But we got a little anime flavor. This looks like a little shorts, and it's kind of fun seeing these people like super juiced about working on this. Like this is like these animators over Japan. Like they're Star Wars is global. It's everywhere. A lot of these people were inspired to be Star Wars fans. Go into animation or special effects or movie making because Star Wars it influenced a lot of people, man, especially folks that are under the age of a certain age. But these look fun, man. These look cool. I have a feeling like some are going to be better than the others, which a lot of times you get with these kind of animated anthology shows. Like some will be great, some will be like, oh, this is cool, and some will be like, oh, that kind of sucked. But this looks fun. Like I like the different takes on the animation, different stories, and I just love their like them talking about Star Wars. Like the animator, just like this is my like exciting. I forgot the one animator. I guess he's a veteran. I've seen him before. What is his name? He did some stuff. Mashiko Ahsoka. Atsuka. I'm bad with names. But he's saying like this is like my last project, and I'm so happy. This is like Star Wars is my last project. So just seeing these like enthusiasm for these projects and these guys like kids in a literal candy store, man, just getting to play around in this universe. This looks like fun, man. I'm gonna watch it. It's Star Wars. I'm gonna watch it. What do you think of this, Rick?
Oh wait, is his name Masahiko Utsuka?
Sure.
Okay. Well, it says film director here, so I don't know if it's animation. Oh, yes, he's an animated director for LCLC. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Masahiko Otsuka. Oh, dude, if it's like the Animatrix, what was the one that I didn't like? The Wolverine anime one. I thought it was like a little bit just too much, like the style I wasn't used to. But
it's too far from the source material. Like it's cool to do it in that universe, but like when you go too far and like do like too stylized and too like like it's not recognizable as a character anymore. You're just doing like a vague Wolverine character in Japanese animation.
Yeah, I want to see if that's what they're gonna do. I'm hoping because a lot of the wardrobe, a lot of the character design was based on a lot of like Asian Japanese influence from like Shogun ages and samurai ages.
Oh yeah, for sure. So, yeah, big influence on Lucas and like just from Japanese we talked about during the directors thing. Yeah, a lot of influence from Japanese directors and
like Kurosawa pretty much.
Sure, yeah. So it's it's fun. It's like coming like kind of full circle. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
It looks sick though. I'm super excited because I'm hoping that it looks like we got a shot of Jabba or another Hut, which I want to. I want to see more Hut shit because the Huts are fucking. They're fucking the grimy ass gangsters. They just run shit.
Yeah.
The other one is I'm hoping that we see more dark stories of the Sith.
Yeah. It looks like we're getting some ancient, like more ancient stuff and some like told in different time periods and stuff. So yeah, it looks like fun. Yeah.
This is how you tell new stories in the Star Wars universe because you're not connected to the fucking Skywalker saga at all. Mm-hmm. This is the way to do it. Don't mention Skywalker. Don't even fucking mention older characters. The only things you should be mentioning are the fucking planets. That's all that matters in this universe at this point. That's how you know you're living in it. And the uniforms and the costuming but you shouldn't be beholden to fucking the Skywalkers to make Star Wars.
The only Skywalker thing I want to see is a fucking something set between 6 and 7, man. Something like right after Luke's starting the Jedi Order, like animated series, like something like that. That's the only time I want to see Skywalker.
Well, I think we're getting something from Disney Plus. I can't wait to see what it is.
Yeah, they're gonna do that. That's prime real estate right there. There's so much story to tell, and that's why they kind of left a lot of shit vague because they want to tell that story at some point. So just like the Clone Wars, they kind of like when it happened at the time between episode 2 and 3. Like, what the fuck? You guys skipped over all the good shit. Like, I want to see the Clone Wars, and then we got the Clone Wars TV show. We kind of filled in those gaps, and it was amazing. I love the Clone Wars TV show, so I think that's a good way to do it. And yeah, this looks fun. It's coming out September 22nd. They're just like constantly like they're gonna get Marvel, Star Wars shit from Disney Plus, man. It's definitely one of those. It's definitely one of my favorite streaming services because they always have something good, something every week. Like they have a Bad Batch and right now, chugging along. So.
I mean, there's other stuff that I found like the Disney Plus too. Like, I like the Game Changers thing. I haven't seen the other one too. There's like this new basketball one with John Stamos. I liked all the fucking kid shit, dude. People be like, oh, that's too cheesy. I'm like, yeah, I know, because it's kids' family shit. It's like fucking watching like a story with the fucking Brady Bunch. It's cheese. It's pure cheese. Cheese. But if you're treating it, if you want it to be like the Godfather, it's like you're looking at the wrong fucking thing. You can't you can't expect fucking Camp Nowhere to fucking be like the Godfather. You're expecting to watch fucking like kid hijinks and kid stupidity and it's just fun. It's just fun. Like, dude, you know what's one of my favorites? Is Heavyweights.
Heavyweights, yeah. That little promo for that came on right after I watched Camp Nowhere. Yeah, that little genre of like movies like Blank
The Summer
Check.
Camp.
Yeah, Blank Check. You know, just that mid-90s like kids.
Oh, the Richie Rich, Blank Check,
Yeah,
First Kid.
Kids doing like fucking crazy fucking shit with money or fucking whatever. Like
Agent
Ken
Cody
Nowhere.
Banks.
Let's not go too far there. Ken Nowhere was amazing, man. Like, Christopher Lloyd, man, he should have got an Oscar for that fucking role, man. He was so good. He was so good.
The car wash scene always has me cracking up, dude.
He's just a national treasure, man. That's a national treasure, man. Fucking Christopher Lloyd is amazing.
Nobody. That was a big surprise for that one, man.
I'm so glad to see him, man. Yeah, he's amazing. He's the best. He's awesome.
Love it.
All right, let's see. All right, let's talk one more trailer. Then we got some Marvel stuff to talk about, and then we're going to jump into Richard Donner, talking about the great Richard Donner. But if you're new and you've been watching, you made it this far, like and subscribe to the channel. Follow the social medias: Instagram, Facebooks, the Twitters. I'm sorry, for boring you, Rick. We'll get more exciting later. Don't worry.
Sorry.
We do unboxings here. We do reviews. We'll probably be doing a Black Widow review this week at some point. It's coming out this week. We got some. We did our top 10 favorite directors last week with Lori. So check that out. Fun list. Fun directors list. Check that out. So more reviews, unboxings. Our Loki after show tomorrow about noon. Check that out. Can't wait for tomorrow's episode, man. Should be a banger tomorrow. That's we got 2 more episodes left of Loki. Yeah, that's
so.
Oh man, it's crazy, man, crazy. So please like the video. Helps with the algorithm. Gets the word out. Share with your friends if they like geek shit. Share. Have them join in the live chats and. Share your comments and stuff. We love it. Even after the show's over, if you're watching the replay and want to hear your comments, I'll try to be quick to answer them. Yeah, tell us about some of your favorite stuff, favorite geek stuff you want us to talk about, or stuff we talked about in the show. That's always fun. All right. So let's talk about one more trailer. So we got the Kingsman trailer. So this is the 3rd movie in the Kingsman franchise. This is a prequel. This is going back in time, kind of the start of the Kingsman. Start of the Kingsman. The first Kingsman Secret Service movie is amazing. I love that movie a lot. Directed by Matthew Vaughn, of course. The second one, not so much. I'm not a big fan of that one. I was kind of huge. I was hugely disappointed in that one. That movie, like, it just went a little too goofy for me. The first one was goofy too, but it just kind of irked me the way they kind of went with the story. This looks like they're going back to the grassroots, kind of going back to like his style. Like, it's still some goofy shit in it, but it looks like a lot of fun. Good cast. Got Ray Fiennes, Jimon Hansu, finally in like a major role. He's usually like playing like the 6th lead in a movie. Like, so it's good to see him getting some run. Who's the kid? Who's the kid that he's training? I don't recognize that. The kid.
I didn't recognize him either.
Yeah, it must be a newcomer. So this looks like fun. The action looks good. Looks like fun to see kind of the origins of the Kingsman. It looks like this is gonna be set during World War I. So that's kind of a fun. I wouldn't say fun setting, but interesting setting to have this movie. So I like the cast. I like Matthew Vaughn's. Great director. I love his work. This is coming out December 22nd, supposedly. Let's see. I think it's coming out December. So Rick, what'd you think of this one?
I like fucking Ray Fiennes, dude. And he's a good actor. I liked him. I loved him as the new. Who is it? He's not Q. He's the person that Bond reports to now. Oh, after M. Yeah, he's after Judi Dench fucking got killed.
Oilers, jeez.
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah, it's just one of those things where when you see the actor that you're just, but the last movie was so fucking underwhelming. It should have been good with the cast you had and everything. Just the story was fucking out there, dude. Yeah. I just hope it's not so sensationalized.
I think he heard the criticism on that one. I think he kind of knew he kind of went a little bit too far. Like you want to play in this like, and you described it best. It was like James Bond Jr. on like crack.
Yeah, it was pretty much, dude. It was just It's like, come on, dude. Everything had something. The one good thing about this is we're gonna get Ray Fiennes as like a Kingsman. It's is it the second? I don't want to call him a second-rate Bond, but I want to see what he would have been like as a Bond, because he would have been an awesome Bond back in the day when he's in his younger days, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm hopeful for it. I like the cast. It's got a little bit. You know what? I wonder if the kid he's training would that be Mark Strong?
The age wouldn't line up,
wouldn't it? But it's World War II. Oh, what if it's Michael Caine?
Still, Michael Caine would be fucking like 100 and something at that point.
Oh yeah, very true. World War I, 1918.
Maybe it's like somebody's ancestor, somebody's grandfather or something, somebody's father.
What if it's like Eggsy's or Galahad's fucking
Yeah, that could be a yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
All right.
The first one's great. I love the first one.
The first one's fucking. It surprised me. The second one is it's a popcorn movie. I mean, you throw it on just for fucking shits and giggles, but don't expect it to be like something that you're gonna be like throwing on all the time. Secret Service definitely. Yeah. You'll throw it on a few times just to fucking.
Yeah, soundtrack's amazing. The fucking action's great. Like Eggsy's fucking badass. Yeah, it's great flick, man. All right, let's see a couple chats here. Danny Trejo as Skeletor. There you go. I'm saying, you don't even need like makeup or anything. You just fucking walk in there. He-Manny. Kingsman 2 had too many characters involved, but looking forward to the new one. Yeah, it's not even that too many characters. They just the execution, man. Just the goofy shit. Like you had the robotic dogs and shit. It went to like 90s fucking cartoon, like 90s Saturday morning cartoon for me, man. And there was goofy shit in the first one too, but I don't know. It was a little more grounded. I don't know. It just went a little too weird sci-fi for me. Like cooking, yeah. Let's see. All right, we'll talk a little comic news. We got Spider-Man. Looks like we got some previews for Spider-Man 75. What's his name? Nick Spencer's ending his run on Spider-Man. We got the Sinister War, where all the villains in Spider-Man's life is they're fighting each other. And we get Spider-Man 75. We got a little preview. It looks like Spider-Man's gonna be in a coma. He's gonna be like on the brink of death. And it looks like we're getting Ben Reilly coming back as a Spider-Man, kind of taking his place while he's incapacitated. So it looks like Patrick Gleason, great artist, by the way. His art on Spider-Man is really good. Looks like he will be taking on writer-artist duty for a lot of the issue. So we get that. And what do you think of Ben Reilly coming back, Rick?
Some things are better left dead, man. It's just there was a big uproar when fucking they did that whole clone shit, and I mean, I don't care if you think you can come up with something that, oh well, I get that you can be clever with it, but just let sleeping dogs lie, man.
Yeah,
it's a dark time in fucking his history, dude.
Yeah, I actually like Ben Reilly. I like the character. I didn't like the fact when they tried to make Ben Reilly the Spider-Man and try to say, oh, he was like Peter Parker was the clone and Ben Reilly was the real spy. I hated that so much, and they quickly fucking retcon that like right away. Like, no, don't fucking tell me the books I've read for like the last 10 years have meant nothing because it's a clone. People were pissed about that. So. Yeah, they always do weird shit with Spider-Man. Like, yeah, he'll be in a coma for a while, and he'll come out, and he'll go back to normal. And they always try to shake up the status quo. There were like rumors that he might die, and so a bunch of the things are happening this week. Like a couple of there's a major Doctor Strange storyline coming out soon, which Doctor Strange, the death of Doctor Strange. So that tells you that. And also, I'm going to spoil X Factor number 10. Wanda Maximoff has been supposedly killed. So that's why we had the trial of Magneto coming up in September. And so basically he's on trial for murdering Wanda Maximoff, his daughter. They shared a sweet moment in Sword number 6 where he kind of like says they try to retcon Wanda and Pietro not being their Magneto's kids, which was stupid because they did that during the time when they didn't have the Fox licenses and they were trying to kind of separate things. But he's always going to Magneto's always going to be their father. Our buddy Matty Ice kind of brought up a good point. Like there, if you've been reading the X-Men recently, they can resurrect mutants. And so, if you die, a mutant dies, they can resurrect him. And death has always been a weird thing for characters in comics, and especially X-Men. X-Men characters die all the fucking time. So they kind of explain how they can bring them back now. That makes sense without having some weird fucking storyline where you have to.
From Krakoa.
Yeah, Krakoa.
That makes so much. Yeah, when I started reading that, I was like, all right, I got it.
Sense. Yeah,
it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. And read the story if you want to find out how they bring them back. It's pretty interesting how they bring people back. But Maddie brought up the theory that a lot of people are bandied about that Magneto killed her to resurrect her back as a mutant. He's gonna bring her back to life as a mutant. So that might be the storyline. I don't know, but it's kind of interesting for sure. And then also the coincidence of these three characters going through this is they all have major roles coming up in the next 6 months. We have Spider-Man 3 that's going to involve Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange 2 that comes out in March next year deals with Wanda and Doctor Strange. So it's funny how they're killing off these characters or doing stuff with these characters that seems to be that it's probably going to be resolved around the time those movies come out. So I don't know if they're doing anything that a cross promotion thing, like the resurrection of these characters. It's going to tie into the movie somehow. They are dealing with the multiverse, so maybe there's something in that nature. So what do you think of all this, Rick?
I don't know, man. Sometimes it just doesn't sound like it makes sense. Just gets jumbled. Yeah, they figure out a way to make it all make sense anyway. So
yeah, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Death in comics is kind of standard. No one stays dead. The only person that stayed dead is Uncle Ben.
Yeah, I mean, I like how the X-Men did explain the whole thing, but that doesn't explain how they bring back all these other fucking people. And I understand now how the X-Men really right now, they're truly immortal. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost. I know the guys they have Immortal Hulk. It's Immortal X-Men next because they literally the way they talked about it, and it was just so perfect. The explanation, I was like, shit. I mean, you're not really bringing them back. It's almost a little bit like Ready Player 2. But it makes sense. Mm-hmm. It makes a lot of sense, and I'm glad that they can bring them back at of the last, whatever. I don't want to fucking ruin it, but yeah. So speaking of Hickman's runs, it looks like so the next big run for Hickman is Inferno, and so I don't know how much is going to tie to the original Inferno series, the X-Men series, which was great back in the day, back in the late 80s. Kind of dealing with the demon underworld, Madeline Pryor dealing with demons and stuff. Goblin Queen, right?
The Goblin Queen, yep. This is Mystique is going to be a big part of this storyline. So I'm actually pretty excited about this. I don't know if this is going to culminate with what goes down, but this looks like this is going to be a big part of the Hickman storyline. So this is we're going to have more McTaggart come back. We're going to see more of Nimrod. They released a little teaser image for the two. So, it's gonna be pretty interesting. I'm pretty excited. This X-Men run is pretty great, pretty awesome. Probably one of my definitely up there with one of my favorite X-Men runs of all time. And there's been some great ones. So I'm excited about this, man. How you been liking the X-Men so far, Rick?
It's been dope. I think I'm 3, 4, and I'm reading the other Hulk Ground Zero right now, but I'll go back. I got a bunch of stuff to read. So I want to finish that Hulk Ground Zero because I just started that. I started that before I got this new batch of stuff. Mm-hmm. Hulk is pretty sick. It's a great Hulk stuff. So I don't think I really read much of that stuff.
Oh, so the McFarlane story, yeah.
It's fucking good.
I like the way he draws the Hulk, man. He's like a weird Frankenstein kind of looking Hulk. Yeah, he draws a hell of a Hulk.
Yeah, it's not clean at all. It's he is monster like, which like furrowed brow and everything, but he's smart.
He's smart.
He's smart. Because he's smart.
Smart.
Because he's smart.
All right. Let's get a couple more things. Let's see, Lori, are you guys doing the Stranger Things event in SF?
I'm looking for tickets.
It's like you got to jump on a wait list, right? It's like $54 for the tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you jump on the wait list already?
Yes.
Okay.
I got under my other email. Yeah.
Your alias.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I should probably sign up for that. It's when's it happening? Like
next
September?
year.
Oh, it's next year? Oh, jeez. I don't know what's gonna happen next year.
I want to get on that shit, dude. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to go into the Upside Down, man.
All right. So let's jump into the main topic today. We ironically we had our directors list like last week, and one of the great directors of all time, the great Richard Donner, died at 91. Did they give a cause of death or just being 91? Was that the
No, I don't know. I didn't really.
Yeah, so, when you hit past 85, he dies. Kind of like it's really, he wasn't gunned down in the streets or anything like that. So, I started off as a TV guy. Directed a lot of TV shows. I was actually reading one on my pool list, The Twilight Man, about Rod Serling. He talked about he directed a few episodes of The Twilight Zone. Just all Man from U.N.C.L.E. He even directed like episodes of Gilligan's Island. He was definitely all over the place, man. We finally got to start making some movies. Yeah, he got big directing The Omen. That was a big one. I have to rewatch. I haven't seen The Omen in a long time. But directing The Omen, that was like his big thing. And then he really kind of shot up in the atmosphere directing Superman the movie, the great Superman movie, very influential in my life, man. As a kid, man, I wanted to fly, man. Having my Superman figure, man, and just just that movie was just, for a lot of kids at at a young age, man, that was just like the poster said, "You will believe a man can fly," and you did.
Fucking did.
You did, and it's just so wonderful. And it's such a shame that they he pretty much shot a lot of part 2, and they brought in Richard Lester kind of like to make it more goofy and campy. It's a shame that we didn't get to see him kind of complete the trilogy, like kind of do his Superman trilogy, because they have the Richard Donner cut. It's not what it could be. They're like taking footage from other shit and like test reels and stuff, and so it's not what it could be. It's fine, but it just sucks that we never got to see his trilogy of Superman films. What could have been. And then directing Lady Hawk, and of course in 1985, one of our favorite movies of all time that we probably talked about more than like probably any other movie, Goonies. Let's talk about some of his early stuff first, and then we'll go like into some of his middle career and stuff like that. Rick, let's talk about some early Richard Donner memories.
Fuck. The Omen, I remember watching that on TV as a kid. Omen was good. I think for me, it was that summer, man. Me and my brother fucking going every single day to go watch fucking The Goonies. Like, that was like fucking amazing for me. But he's done everything, dude. Like, if you trip on it, like he's one of the guys who genre jumps. He did action in Lethal Weapon and was amazing at it. He did a kids movie in The Goonies and was amazing at it. He did Superman. First superhero movie, right?
Quince is like pretty much what influenced superhero movies like going forward. Like before superhero movies, like very comic books in general just looked down upon as like kid stuff and just can't take it seriously. And people just like it was good. Like the Batman '60s show was kind of what people thought comic books were.
And same thing, the Spider-Man from the '70s. Those things were those were TV movies, though, right?
Yeah, those are TV movies. Yeah,
those are TV movies.
Yeah,
but,
and then once you got Superman, they actually put big names behind it. Mario Puzo helped fucking write the script, and you got Marlon Brando in there.
Marlon Brando.
Gene Hackman in there, and it kind of legitimized comic book movies and pretty much set the stage for the next, for the next, 30 years of superhero movies. Because like we talked about it a few weeks ago when we were talking about talking about Richard Donner and the first Superman. Like without that Superman movie, we wouldn't get, we wouldn't have Batman '89. We wouldn't have, Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man movie, just because they took so much from those movies. So yeah, he just had an influence on a lot of things, man. He just just a great director, man. And directing like you said, just jumping around. He goes from like directing a horror movie to directing Superman to directing comedy, directing The Toy with Richard Pryor. Definitely a problematic movie, but still like.
I mean, he's working with the source material that he's got.
And Lady Hawk, a fantasy.
Yeah, Lady Hawk.
Yeah, so just that right there, just like you could have if you never made a movie after that, that's a fucking career right there. And so now and then we go to his like the late '80s phase. We got Lethal Weapon.
He did all the Lethal Weapons, dude.
All Lethal Weapons. Some are okay, some are okay. Some of the Lethal. I have issues with the first Lethal Weapon. It's still a good movie. I still love it, but it's still not a great action movie. Going from Lethal Weapon to Scrooged. Scrooge is fucking one of my.
It's not just that, he made a classic.
Yeah. Scrooge is like holiday. I shit on Christmas and all, but once Christmas comes around and Scrooge is on, HBO, whatever, man, I'm watching that. I love that movie so much. Definitely one of my favorite holiday movies. Did some episodes of the Tick. I'm not the Tick. Tales from the Crypt. Maverick, underrated fucking movie, man. I love Maverick. Maverick is a fucking great movie, man. Based on the old TV show. Did he direct episodes of the old TV? He might have.
Possibly. Probably got his start there working on the set, possibly.
I don't see Maverick. Yeah, no Maverick. He did The Rifleman. He did Wagon Train, Tall Man, Wanted Dead Alive. Yeah, he didn't. Ironically, he didn't do. He did every other TV show in the 50s and 60s, in the early 60s and such. He didn't do that one. But yeah, Maverick was underrated as hell. He did Assassins, another fun underrated flick. With Stallone and fucking the Banderas. Conspiracy Theory. That was the one with fucking what's his face?
Nick Nolte?
No, that was fucking
Denzel Washington.
No, Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson and
Conspiracy Theory?
Yeah, but who else was he with that? Julia Roberts?
Julia Roberts, I think.
Julia Roberts. Yeah. Okay. I
can't remember if I like that movie or not. I haven't seen that one in a long time.
No, it's a good fucking Mel Gibson's like, if I remember, he's paranoid as fuck throughout the whole thing and shit. And Julia Roberts, she doesn't believe him until she finally starts, being privy to some of the shit. And he's like, I fucking told you. It's a good one.
Yeah, he did Lethal Weapon 4, which actually was a fun flick, for kind of a.
It's Jet Li, man.
It's a weird kind of a weird movie, but it was a fun flick for the time. Timeline.
I seen it.
Paul Walker, no. I remember not liking that movie.
Yeah, it's
Paul Walker ruins things, man.
But you know who is in it is Gerard Butler's in it, and he's pretty good, man. This is before he's blown up as fucking Leonidas and shit, but Gerard Butler's in it too. Yeah,
and his last movie, 16 Blocks with Bruce Willis. I need to rewatch it. I've not seen that movie in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time either.
Yeah, he just had he directed TV. He was a producer on a lot of things.
He was part of the Tales from the Crypt group.
Yeah, he was part of Tales from the Crypt. He executive produced the X-Men movies with his wife, right, Schuler.
Laura Schuler Donner.
So he produced Mad Men. He had his hand. He executive produced Bordello of Blood since the Tales from the Crypt, all that shit.
It's a trip. I heard a story. It's completely not off of his his directorial credits and shit. But what was the kid's name? Jeff Cohen? Is that? Yeah. So there's a story right now that I just read, dude. That when Jeff Cohen, when he was gonna go to college, he really wasn't sure if he could go to college, and fucking Richard Donner paid for his schooling. Told him, don't worry about it. I got you. He went to school on his Richard Donner paid for it. Anytime he had problems, he would call Richard Donner. It's like Richard Donner was almost like a surrogate father for him. Fucking Chunk is a lawyer now. He's an entertainment lawyer with his own
Chunk
firm.
Die?
No, he's still alive.
I thought he died.
No, he's alive. I think he's part of this whole he's part of an entertainment lawyer firm, and he pretty much credits like everything, all the success he's had to Richard Donner. Like he goes, the guy couldn't have been a nicer person. He goes that he's an amazing dude, man. It's just nice to hear that there are those good people out there. Like the guy knows, like, here, I'll take care of you, man. I know that you're good for it, and this is going to be in it's almost like one of his kids, you know. Like he directed him as one of the Goonies, and he probably always had a good I wonder how good of a relationship he always kept with all of those guys, like Sean Astin.
They were still talking about doing a fucking sequel with him. Like they were still like over at like 5-6 years ago. They were still trying to bring him back and do another movie. It looks like they were still like, you know, they were still like in touch with him, and still like, yeah, he seemed like he was like you said, he's a surrogate father to these kids.
For a lot of those kids, man.
And I'm just looking at like his producing credits, man. He produced he helped produce fucking Lost Boys. Just a lot, so many movies he had his hand in, and so many things he had his hand in, man. And just from, not just a director, but just a Hollywood guy, getting these great things like greenlit. And so, yeah, man, this guy, yeah, he was one of the greats, man. He's definitely one of the great fucking directors, one of the great talents. And he was going to come back for Lethal Weapon 5. He was going to be directing at 91. I wonder how far they got into that. I was kind of, I kind of didn't want to see that, but still, I was like, hey, man, if you're 91 and you want to make fucking Lethal Weapon 5 with a bunch of fogies, like, go ahead, like, more power to you.
That's going to be sad. I don't know what they would do with that now. I'm sure they're
without him, I don't want to see it. If it's no Dick Donner, I don't want to see it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
And unless it's one. And the thing is, the only way you can do it, is one of his friends decides to finish that movie.
Maybe Mel Gibson. He's a pretty accomplished fucking director himself.
Anybody who wants to, fuck. Son of a bitch. Sorry. Fuck. Okay.
Johnson?
Yeah. I'm just like, fuck.
We're already talking about sad stuff already. I don't even.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, it's just I just looked at the one sign when it shouldn't have. It makes me sad when I think about fucking Richard Donner being gone. Because the thing is, like, his name, when you see his name on just like, credit lists for like movie posters, he's on so fucking many. Yeah, and he's on so many that are amazing, and he's so many. And the thing is, people don't really trip on that when they're young. I tried to when I was a kid. Radio
Flyer, man. That fucking
Radio Flyer is great.
That movie, especially in '92, like that time was kind of a rough time for me. Like and some like serious fucking shit right there. And that's a very fucking emotional. I watched that movie, man. It brings back some memories, man, and it really hits me for sure. The Omen theme song still chilling, so creepy.
Yeah, it is.
Mel Gibson, yeah.
Melly Gibson, yeah.
Big Leo 405. Go check out the Gold Dirty Bastards tonight. I believe they have a show at some point, unless they cancel it already. Well, let us know. Laurie, but Scrooge is probably the only Xmas movie I will ever watch over and over again, even not on Xmas. Yeah, it's great. Just a great fucking movie, man.
There's a few of them I watch.
Yeah, Gerard Butler and Billy Connolly. That's why I love Timeline.
Billy Connolly's fucking good in it. I mean, dude, I was one of the few people that I fucking dug, like, kind of like the story, but it just, after a while, just like, really? This is, it's like, all right, here's the MacGuffin, and it's just like, that doesn't make sense, but okay. Popcorn, It just, it storyline-wise, it was shot very well. It's just, you can only do so much with the source material. Yeah,
just a hell of a run, man. Yeah, 91, I kind of wish he did some more stuff in the last 20 years. Maybe just didn't have it in him, man. He just didn't want to do it, so.
I think he saw that shit was changing, and, like his style of movie making, like the only guy who I think is still going strong is Spielberg?
Spielberg, probably, yeah. The old guard like that, yeah. Scorsese's still shitting him out.
Scorsese's still doing it, but Netflix, the Irishman was kind of shit. So I hate saying that, but it could be a Netflix budget thing, but yeah, it was kind of bad.
So all right. So what would you say is your personal top 3 Richard Donner movies?
Dude, no particular order. I'd have to say Lethal Weapon, The Goonies, Superman, in no particular order.
I would go Superman, Goonies for sure. I'm gonna say Scrooged.
Scrooge.
Yeah. Between that and I love Maverick a lot, man. I love that movie a lot. Maverick's a great movie, underrated for sure. But yeah, I would say Goonies, Superman, and Scrooge, man. Those are ones I definitely were like stuck with me, especially as being young and shit. So, Han DeLorean. I'm too old for this shit. Sincerely, Danny Glover, 30 years ago, and me on my birthday, like the last 10 birthdays. It's milking that birthday, Hondo. Jeez. Happy birthday, Hondo. Dick Donner, awesome, great director. Definitely one.
Sad. Sad.
Yeah, definitely. This is one definitely hit. Like, some people, celebrities die all the time, and some hit harder than others. But dude, he did Goonies. He did Superman. Like, fucking, if he just did those two movies alone, he'd be fucking one of the goats for sure. So yeah, Dick Donner, man, R.I.P. One of the greats, man. He will be missed, and he had a hell of a run. He had a hell of a career, and I'm gonna be watching his movies until the day I fucking pass. So yeah, I'm still be watching Superman, still be watching Goonies, and all these movies, man. Yeah, one of the greats, man, for sure. Any last words, Rick, about Mr. Dick?
I'm gonna go watch Goonies right now.
Good enough. He also directed the video for those.
Yeah, he did.
Cyndi Lauper ones. That's it. It's pretty good right there.
He definitely has his own style, man. That's what I dug about, like, the age of those directors. Like, a lot of them do have their own style. The good directors have their own style. The other ones you can just see are just fucking washed up fucking hacks. You can tell who the hacks are, man. Other guys, they just know what they're doing when they fucking make movies.
Okay, yeah, no, Chunk is still alive. I'm thinking of fucking dude from Monster Squad, fucking Fat Kid.
Fat Kid. Yeah, Fat Kid. Horace passed away.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I got my fat kids from the 80s confused, Yeah. All right, R.I.P. Richard Donner, man. He was the man. Surely going to be missed. All right, right on. All right, so folks, if you're watching, like the video, subscribe to the channel, do all that cool shit. Be like Deadpool. Like and subscribe. Follow the channel, all that cool shit. Look out for some more cool unboxings, some reviews. We got a Loki after show. Probably gonna do a Black Widow movie review later in the week. Yeah, look out for some more fun crap. Let's see, a couple more chats here. I think Richard Donner did a Superman comic with artist Eric Power, who incidentally just did a comic book about serial killer Ed Gein. Yeah, he did.
Donner did one. He did the one where he called him
the son of Superman.
Son. Yeah, the one who was Zod's kid.
Yeah, I think he co-wrote it with Jeff Loeb, I think.
Yeah,
Jeff Loeb was like his assistant.
Chris Kent, right?
Yeah. Jeff Loeb was like his assistant back in like the 80s and stuff. So yeah, he co-wrote a Superman comic with him, and I think he did.
It's a good book.
Yeah, I haven't read that in a while too. I think was it Andy Kubert art or Adam Kubert art? Who did the art on that? Oh, look at him.
It's not over there, is it? I don't think it's over there.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I remember that. Yeah, you should. I think you have it.
I forgot the name of that book, but that's a good one, man.
I think it's Son of Superman.
Was it Son of Superman?
Comics. Yeah, he did Action Comics. What the hell, Richard? Comic work. Writer. Yeah, he did. Last Son.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
That's the one.
He co-wrote some stuff. Yeah, he did the Escape from Bizarro World. That's the one he's talking about with Eric Powell.
I gotta see it. I gotta read that one. I like
Bizarro. Jeff. Yeah, he co-wrote this Last Son of Superman with Jeff Johns, Adam Kubert, and Gary. Jeff Johns. I think it was his the one he was his assistant or some shit.
Jeff Johns?
I think so. Like he worked with him or some shit. Or like that's why he was close to him. So yeah, he did a couple comic book things. Yeah, man. Just one of the greats, man. He had his hand in everything, man. Let's see. Laurie Donner had a great style about his film. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
like Rick said, he has a little style of his own. You watching a Richard Donner movie. Yeah, one of the greats, like you said. This is one of the goats for sure. All right, all right, let's jump into some more happier things. Let's jump into the pool list. Pool list is stuff you picked up during the week, something you watched, listened to, read, something you want to talk about, good or bad. Something, yeah, just something you want to rant or rave about. So, Rick, what's on your pool list this week?
So the first one is so people can have opinions. Some people hate it, I guess. I was just reading the negative. I like reading the negative reviews to kind of see what people don't like about shit,
Oh.
you know? Because sometimes they're like, well, I stopped watching it after 15 minutes. I was like, well, fuck you. You didn't finish the movie. Sometimes movies they start out slow and they fucking come out good. I thought the movie was great. Fear Street, 1994. Yeah, it gets a little, nostalgic trying to reach you with certain songs and stuff like that. But okay, that's fine. It takes you back to, it almost feels like a Scream kind of movie, which I fucking love. Scream was definitely one of fucking my favorite fucking slasher movies. And yeah, I'm part of a horror movie group. It's more toxic people. I have a feeling I know why they don't like it. They just don't want to say it. It's just more fucking
The protagonist they don't agree with.
just more bullshit. Yeah, it's just I get why you guys are mad, but I don't get it. That's just I understand. I know what you're saying, but I don't understand it. Good movie is good movie. Stop fucking making more out of shit than it needs to be. A good story's in front of you. Just enjoy it. But just people can't sometimes take. It's like it bothers them every fucking 2 minutes. But I thought Fear Street was great. It's fucking bloody as shit. Go check it out. It's like The Babysitter. How The Babysitter was fun. It has like a little funny, little pokey and shit. No, this has a little bit of that, but it's pretty much trying to fuck with you. It's like it's horror. It's definitely horror, which I love. I could be wrong, and if you disagree with me, fuck you, you're wrong. So yeah.
Yeah, I want to check it out. I saw the preview today for the first time. I was like, yeah, I'm digging it. Yeah. So
I want to see part 2. Yeah.
Yeah, first one's 84?
94.
94,
90.
78, and then 1666.
It's 1666?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, because it's gonna it's good. I like the way the story works. It's part 1 or something. People need to know that it's the long play. This is a trilogy.
Mhm.
So they're setting groundwork for this would suck if they didn't make anything afterwards, and you'd have to wait. But you only have to wait fucking a few days.
That's a cool. I like that. Like yeah, they're like releasing one a week like that.
Yeah, and it's
cool.
It's part 2. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. I like that. I dig that a lot. Yeah, it's a cool little way to do it, and that's what you can do with streaming services. You can do that kind of shit. So that's that's kind of what the future is going to be. You don't have to wait a year, 2 years for a sequel. Like, oh no, we have it. It's all filmed.
It's made. Yep, it's made. Here you go. Week after. Did you watch that first movie? If not, you got a week to watch it.
Yeah.
Here it comes. It's coming. Yeah. And that's cool. And if you don't get to watch it, now you got a double feature.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check it out. Yeah, I want to check it out this week for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely it's definitely pretty good. The other one that I just watched on Netflix, I just saw that Sons of Sam.
How's that?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the idea of the dude's his theories that he's adding, that there was multiple killers, that it had cult. It's a lot of it's a lot of things that kind of make sense, but you can see how probably at the cops back then they just wanted to just wrap that shit up. It's like, oh, we got our killer, let's be done with it. Then because it's too much police work. He said he did it, let's fucking do it. And we found him at the scene. It's all like a lot of evidence just added up, but the way the evidence now is presented to you, like there was so many more nefarious things at hand. And that one of the fucking killings made it all the way over here to the West Coast is a fucking trip. Like I think it was at Stanford in the early 80s. So it was a trip. Now it's not fact, just take it as entertainment. After all, the guy who wrote the book started showing up like on Richard Bay and Maury Povich. because he was the guy they brought on, the serious person, and they were like, all right, and across from you we have a witch, like, and he's like, oh. So yeah, poor guy, he wrote a best-selling book, but when he had to try to defend, going on Sally Jesse and going on these shows wasn't good for him. But it's a fun, entertaining thing. I still started trying to think of like serial killers, man. It's a trip how they just fucking boomed like in the 70s and 90s, like through that.
I think technology got a little bit, forensics got a little bit better too, because I'm sure there was like serial killers back in the day, but they never they didn't have the evidence to like say, oh, these people are being killed by the same person.
Yeah, like if they would have had like forensic, if they could have connected with each other during the time of the Zodiac, they probably would have caught them. But going between like Vallejo, Napa, San Francisco, LA, all of these things, and it's just like the only way you can communicate is by fax, and some people have fax, some people don't. You pretty much then the only thing you have is like mail couriers to go fucking send it. Like, really, you're gonna send it by mail? Can you drive it over right now? But yeah, it's pretty cool, dude. I don't think it was as good as the Richard Ramirez one. The Ramirez one really
I really like that. I thought that one's great. Yeah, I think
the Ramirez one had me like I want to see more and more. And
yeah, I wish it was almost like more in depth, but it was good. I thought it was really good. I like the way they shot it, like almost like a fucking like a cop, like a fucking cop like flick. It was like almost like a
it was like more of the cop's case against Richard Ramirez than Richard Ramirez himself,
Yeah.
But the only thing that is just me, I was like, if they're doing a lot of this for entertainment, because it doesn't feel like I'm watching like History Channel or like an HBO documentary. It does feel like I'm watching something a bit lesser, like I'm watching True TV or something more sensationalized. So I'm trying to think if
was that fucking Inside Edition or some shit?
Yeah, it was. It's
Dateline. Fucking
the guy was on Inside Edition. I just don't want it to be that Netflix is sensationalizing these documentaries and the wrong people are taking them as truth. It's just like, this is all fucking conjecture. This is all theory. This isn't. Don't go fucking knocking at somebody's house and shit just because you think that they're the fucking killer. It doesn't make it so. Some people, they take it as gospel, some of this shit. So yeah, just realize it's on Netflix. It's most of all this shit's history. Unless you're a cop and you know what the fuck's going on and you have access to the evidence, you really don't know, and we really don't know anything. So it's not real, guys.
Still real to me, damn it. Lori, thoughts on the new Halloween 4K package from Shout Factory? Oh, it looks cool. I don't need fucking 4 and 5, and I don't. Yeah. This is only gonna have this. Basically, they're only gonna have up to 5. Yeah, that's weird.
Because I think after 6. Oh, that's why. Dimension Films.
They take over. Okay.
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That's why. Dude, is that gonna happen now? Everything from like fucking Dimension you can't get.
I think somebody's gonna need to buy him out. Pretty much what's need to happen.
Because that's a library, man. Yeah. Dimension has a fucking library.
That's where all those fucking Blu-rays and DVDs are fucking. You can't find Dogma anywhere. Like fucking, I'm glad I fucking own it.
Yeah, anything Weinstein.
Things got like $100. I've seen like a sealed one going for like $200. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my god,
it's cool. I like Shout Factory stuff because they had all these extras. Like you can get if you they have you get a poster with it and you get like a vinyl with it and stuff like that. So yeah, the Shout Factory is great. They have great releases, man. Yeah, I got that with the fucking King Kong 76. Got a poster and such. That was cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'll buy. I don't need the whole set. I have Halloween the first 2 on Blu-ray. Like you really don't need 4K for a Halloween. I think it looks even better when it's a little grimier, a little grindy. Like you don't need a like super clean version of that. But I don't own Halloween 3, so I might have to pick up a Halloween 3 if they sell them separately. Yeah, I need a Halloween 3. I like Halloween 3 a lot. 6 more days to Halloween.
Halloween. I still don't see. I don't know how many times you've seen 4 and 5. I don't get the hate. I haven't
seen them a while, but
they're pretty fun, man.
maybe I'll revisit them at some point. But yeah,
I like it's the story that fucking Laurie Strode had a daughter, and it's Jamie, and he's coming after her now. He's not. It's not over. That she had her in like what out of web or no, she had her in fucking like hiding, and then she kind of gave her up. But it's weird because part 6 they kill like Laurie or some shit, and then Laurie comes out in like part resurrection, like she's been hiding the whole time. She changed her last name and everything. That's where it starts getting weird. 5 is honestly, I tell you, five to me, 5 is the last good one.
We'll have to revisit
there's parts of 6 that I like, but parts of 6 is just like, dude, you guys tried to get too close to the Omen,
Yeah.
Then they have fucking introduced like, the whole Omen, Thorn. Oh yeah, he was born under the Thorn constellation. I can't believe that. Like, fuck you. I don't know what that is. Don't include it in part 6. You should have included it in fucking part 2 somewhere.
All right, so my pull list, I picked up Earthquake, 1973's Earthquake. Great flick. I love actually 74. Sorry. Great flick. I love these 70s disaster flicks, man. Like these ensemble disaster flicks, man. Charlton Heston. You got fucking Richard Roundtree in here. George Kennedy, Ava Gardner. Just a great cast. Fun flick, man. I haven't seen this movie probably since I was like 4 years old or something. So it's fun to revisit these movies, man. The great like miniature effects, man. The destroying L.A. Great matte paintings too, like great fucking matte paintings. Early John Williams score too, like super early John Williams score. Just the special effects in this, man, for 74 is pretty damn good. So great flick, man. Definitely fun to watch. Some weird fucking parts. Victoria Principal's in this. What's his name? Fucking Walter Matthau has like a cameo in it. I fucking totally forgot about that.
Matthau?
Yeah, he has like he's like plays a drunk in the bar. Just a great flick, man. I dig it a lot. Mark Robson directed this. Great cast, great special effects. Fucking Heston fucking chewing scenery and shit. Great. Great flick, man. What else? I finished it. I watched some Twilight Zone last night. I picked this up. It was a Davis pick from a few months ago. Finally got around to watch it. Twilight Man. The story of Rod Serling, the birth of television. Great story. Kind of going through his like life, like his like time in war, World War II, and kind of going into his like him starting out as like a writer, and kind of like starting out in radio and stuff, and kind of how he like came to like start, started the Twilight Zone and such. Kind of going through his career. It gets kind of sad when he goes like towards the end of his life. Like, oh man, like. Some of the stuff wasn't as well received as Twilight Zone and stuff, and they just, dealing with censors back then, just a pain in the ass. So he was trying to do something different, trying to tell a story, like real human stories, and about what was going on at the time, and just being censored left and right, trying to tell stories that, were relevant at the time about race and, just people in general, just like characters in general. And he found a way to do it through Twilight Zone. And if you've never seen Twilight Zone, Twilight Zone has inspired a lot of sci-fi, a lot of horror of back in the day. That was like very like that anthology show is just one of the best ever. Like they still hold up. Like watching one of those episodes from back in the day, they still hold up. They still they're just well shot and well acted. And you got some big name hitters. And that's when I saw Richard Donner actually directed the episode. They showed like some of the people that were involved with Twilight Zone, like acting, because like people
acting is a huge list, man.
Yeah. They where's it at? They have a nice little list of all the actors that showed up. Like William Shatner,
Burgess Meredith,
Robert Redford, Dennis Hopper, Buster Keaton, Don Rickles, George Takei, Julie Newmar, Richard Donner directed episodes. Carol Burnett. So it's a very good story. A good recommendation by Davis. Definitely check it out, Rick. You definitely need to read it. I think you dig this a lot, man. So kind of a simple art style too. Not like it's a fan. I read it in one sitting.
Nice.
Good read. Really dug it. It's very very nice, very cool to see. You know, I knew somewhat of his story, but seeing it all kind of put to page and kind of reading it all the way through, it's kind of very fascinating character, very fascinating person. Definitely check it out for sure. And what else? That's it for my point. We talked about Camp Noir. I watched Camp Noir last night. I haven't seen that movie in so long, man. It's a great movie, man. It's so good.
Do you want to hear something about fucking Camp Noir that fucking makes me mad? Mud. That Mud would have been my choice for Link.
Mm-hmm. Won a bunch of like Emmys and shit. Like he was like, he won.
Yeah, what is it? Something Jackson.
Yeah.
Not Joshua Jackson.
Jonathan
Jackson.
Jonathan Jackson. Yeah.
Jonathan Jackson.
Yeah, he won.
Good actor, dude.
He works. He won some like daytime Emmys and like he won a bunch of awards. Like looking him up last night, it's crazy. Like you see like a young Jessica Alba's in there. Like she's like in the back. Yeah, she's like a background character.
Yeah. It's a trip, man.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's great. And a couple of those kids grew up to be some.
Yeah, well, what's his name? The
Allison Mack is in there.
Allison. Oh yes, she is.
Yeah. Pre-sex cult.
Pre-sentencing Allison.
Yeah, pretty fucking cool.
Pre-sentencing.
But yeah, it's a great fun movie, man. Just great, like fun, like those '90s, like mid '90s, early mid '90s kids movies are fun, man. They had a little edge to them, which was cool. Like you don't see it. Of course, you can't do that.
They're not kids. Yeah, you can't fucking like. They don't want to promote that to kids. What is it? Going to fucking have fun without your parents. Oh, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
But
Christopher Lloyd's a fucking national treasure, man. He's so fucking good at it.
Did you trip that the nurse, the one that Christopher Lloyd's like, falling in love with? That's the nun.
Sister Act, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, I recognize her.
She's hot, man. Oh man.
Yeah, so the nun, I was like, please don't start singing. You're gonna make me cry.
Yeah, fucking Biff is in there too. Fucking,
he's the fucking sheriff.
You got fucking Burgess Meredith fucking shows up for a second, and they're like, "Oh man, this is a fucking great movie, man." Great.
Camp Noir is a good.
That's a great, great summer flick for sure, man. Good flick, man. Digging that one. All right, so let's go jump to Hidden Gems. Hidden Gem is something cool in your collection you want to show off, something to talk about. Let's see. I'll start off this one. I just got this in today since I have my little Superpowers guy over here. Superpowers, of course, was a mid '80s action figure line with the little power motions. These were my like Transformers and Superpowers, and GI Joe were like my trifecta of toys back in when I was a kid. And I used to love these figures a lot, man. And so I'm part of like a Superpowers group on Facebook, and so somebody had a link to Etsy, and somebody put together the first 12. Every toy would come with a little mini comic, and it would just tell like a simple like 9-page story of the superhero, kind of give you like the villain superhero fighting a villain, just a quick little story, just to tell you who they are, what have you. So it was a cool little feature to have, like you get a cool little mini comic. So somebody put the first 12 of them together in a little trade paperback.
That's kind of dope.
Yeah, it's the actual size of the comics that came with it too. So it's pretty cool, and you get like the little mini comics inside all put together. Like you got Penguin and fucking Brainiac and all these great fucking great local. Yeah, they're like super simple stories. Like they're not like game changers or anything. But it was just cool.
Any of the art from any of the big artists?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. It was like I think it was like a lot of because Jose Luis Garcia Lopez did the art for the boxes, like the card art. So I don't know if he did any of the interiors. But it's not anybody I recognize. Let me see if they have it. Yeah, they have like it's so cool to have this. This is from Trident Studios. It came pretty quick. They gave me a couple stickers too. I got a little superpower sticker, which is cool. They gave me like their logo sticker. So anytime I order something, they throw in a little extra. I always love that kind of shit when they throw in a little extra stuff. I don't know where to put this little sticker. It's so cool. But yeah, I thought it was a cool thing to see. Like I said, they're not like fucking like great stories or like some amazing, but it's just cool to have them all. Yeah, it's just cool to have them all like in one little section. Just cool little quick little reads. Yeah, and all like they have like the back of the cards. The back of their the cards would have like the stats for the characters. So yeah, their real names, their powers and such. So they threw that in there too, which I think is fucking super cool. So yeah, just that's super hidden gem. I love this kind of shit, man. It speaks to me as a geek. So yeah, it's very cool, man. I'm digging this a lot, and yeah, check it out if you're a superpowers fan. It's cool to have them all like in a little book, little mini. It's cool to have like a little mini. Makes me feel like a giant, and a little trade paperback. So very cool. So that's my hidden gem for the week. Mandalorian. I love Twilight, man. The same writer artist did one about D&D creator Gary Gygax. Cool. I dig it. I like these like little autobiography, like Box Brown stuff, like all the stories like that. That's cool. Rick, what's your hidden gem?
All right, my hidden gem actually is good because it has a lot to do with Richard Donner, and we were talking about it earlier. And since you just talked about Twilight Zone, there's a lot of shows just like that, but Tales from the Crypt is the one produced in HBO in the 90s, was probably what had 7 seasons, I think. The last 3 seasons or 2 seasons are a little stranger because they started filming, I think in Europe or in England, because budgeting concerns out here in the States or whatever, a different production company took it over. But there's so many good episodes. I mean, I watched a YouTube video about some of the best episodes, and I forgot like all the people that were on that show, especially Chop Poker. That was one of the best episodes with Kevin Ty and Lance Henriksen, where they're just 2 gamblers going back and forth to see who can one up each other, and they play some fucked up games. Arnold Schwarzenegger directed some episodes. I mean, I remember the one where Morton Downey Jr. went into the haunted house, and he didn't believe in none of that stuff, and all of a sudden, he's getting fucking hacked up to pieces in the house, and they're filming it all, and his producer's like, yes, he would want us to keep filming because they're all fucking TV sycophants and shit, but it's dope. Every season's pretty much sick. You got Bill Sadler, Harry, Judge Harry Stone. I can't fucking remember his name now.
Harry Anderson.
Harry Anderson had one. Christopher Reeve was in one. Mm-hmm. I think it was him and Judd Nelson, where Judd Nelson taught them how to cook humans, and the steakhouse became one of the biggest steakhouses, even though they were fucking feeding all these criminals they were killing. And it's pretty sick. Rosanna Arquette, she was in one too. It was a creepy one, but it's one of the best fucking shows. I mean, there's Tales from the Dark Side, there's Twilight Zone, Monsters is good. Monsters definitely just dealt with monsters, but Monsters I think to me,
good. Yeah, Friday the 13th,
the series, Freddy's Nightmares, all those horror series, even like the later ones for like the kids. Night Gallery. Then you had Are You Afraid of the Dark for kids. You had Goosebumps.
Yeah. It's a great way to just like tell stories, and you don't have to you're not beholden to like a
half an hour. 20 minutes.
Get in, get out. You can jump in at any time. But yeah, Tales from the Crypt is definitely up there for like one of the best. Yeah, Twilight Zone and Tales from the Crypt are like probably the 2 best in my opinion.
Ray, do you remember the episode of the little kid who was adopted by 2 vampires?
Vaguely, man.
So they go, the two vampires, he doesn't know they're vampires, but they adopt a little kid. Little kid comes and lives. I think it was I think his name is Larry Drake. He was the bad guy in Darkman. So he's the butler, and he's plays with the kid. The kid plays with him until one night fucking Tobias, that's the butler, he's taking the kid away. They figure out what the kid that the people are vampires, but the kid they don't realize that he has a secret, and it's a full moon.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah. And then he turns around, he's like, I have a secret too. And they're like, yeah, whatever. What the fuck is it? And he turns around, and he's like a little werewolf, and he's just like, I'm a werewolf, and I've got a taste for vampires. And like all the vampires start, like the fucking male vampire sees the female vampire get killed. He's like, oh shit. And then he starts running, but you could just see the little fucking werewolf coming in, and it's just that's a damn good episode. Pretty good werewolf makeup too. Yeah. For So you might want to revisit that one just so you can see the werewolf makeup.
I just wish they would fucking have it on HBO Max, like, or somewhere to fucking watch them.
It's the product. You know what? It's just, I think it's that whoever that was, that's a big fucking, that's a lot of fucking executive producers on that shit.
Yeah, a lot of musical rights. I think that has something to do with it. And there's a lot of issues with like the rights to a lot of that shit. So yeah, I just hopefully they get this shit together, and like I want to see them like on a HBO Max or whatever. Fucking. I
think I have the first two on copy, like on disc, because I had to. I might even order the whole set. I'm probably gonna have to. It's like one of those shows that you just
one of the best shows of all time for sure, man. Yeah, HBO had some bangers back then, man. Dream On,
Tales from the Crypt, Arliss, First and 10.
Is Arliss on HBO Max?
Yeah, Arliss is on HBO Max. Arliss is great, dude.
Arliss was fucking cold. Yeah, people used to shit on that show. That show is fucking great.
It's fucking great.
I'm gonna have to revisit Arliss. I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, Arliss is fucking hilarious. He's an asshole.
Yeah, well, that's the point.
But that's the whole point. Yeah, he's a sports agent. So yeah, and it's funny. I like everybody in Arliss. Michael Boatman. He's funny as Stanley. You got Kirby. Yeah, it's a fun crew. What was the other one? The Larry Sanders Show was fucking cold as shit.
Larry Sanders fucking cold, man. I love that show. Fucking Rip Torn on that show.
Rip Torn was fucking great, dude.
Hey now.
Fucking Jeffrey Tambor. Yeah. Hey now.
Before he turned out to be a creep.
Yeah. Fucking Hank. Yeah, he's pretty much Hank in real life.
Yeah. Fucking prick. Oh man. Cold, man. Cold.
Yeah. So Tales from the Crypt, man. That's an awesome show.
Yeah, good. Yeah, great show. Good hidden gem. All right, fun show, Rick.
It was fun.
Yeah, good show. I kind of disappointed I didn't get to see you go off, but it's okay.
Don't do that. I went off a little bit. It's just I think
it's better to have a debate and help talk it out, and people
I would love for people to try, because the thing is, dude, I'm tired of I understand people are woke. Good for you. I was never fucking asleep, man. Yeah. I've had to deal with this shit since I was born. I'm not. This right here looks straight up Mexican. This right here has been hated on for a long fucking time, and I've put up with it. And and I just don't like being attacked, or you can get called out for a lot of shit, but. It's not fair. You don't know me, and fuck your guilt. I don't care. I don't care about your guilt. That's what you went through. Yeah, don't give me shit about being woke. I was never asleep. Never asleep.
Yeah, I'm fucking half white, half Latin, and like I'm not accepted in either fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not white enough for the white people. I'm not Latin enough for the Latin people. So it's just like, all right, well, that's why I don't give a fuck. Like, all right, I'm gonna make fun of both of them. I'm gonna make fun of fucking white people, Latin people, whatever, man. Because
that's cool. No, it's just I don't like the call out for me. It's just like, yeah, it's like you never really walked in my shoes. You've never really heard what I've had to hear. Because of your guilt or what you think that your ancestors or whatever, don't fucking put that shit on me. Sorry, I am who I am. Fucking, I don't apologize for it. If I hate something, I hate something. If I don't like it, I don't like it. If I like it, I like it. If you don't like it because I'm able to separate artists from their work, fuck you. You're not going to make me feel bad for it. You can feel bad for me all you want. I don't give a shit. I'm just tired of it. People need to fucking grow a little bit of a backbone. Guys fucking, everybody out there cries a little bit too much.
Push that hate towards the shit that really needs to fucking go.
No doubt. Be constructive with your shit.
Because you're like, this is like in the school, like they're worried about school names and fucking, all this shit. Like, no, worry about the fucking education system. Worry about that. Don't worry about the school names, like changing the school names. Like that could come down the line if you really want to do that shit. But no, we'll fix the real problems first.
Exactly. Fix the real problems. It's like this is not a problem.
A lot of this shit is putting fucking a Band-Aid on a fucking bullet wound, dude. This is not really. You're just like, oh, we're gonna, let's end on a positive note.
That's why I told you I don't really want to go off. That was like a smidge of it, and it's fucking light. It's very light.
Yeah.
It's just after a while, like you get the news bombards you with all this hate, and I'm just like, who are they talking to? I already know this shit. Woke. How about go fuck yourself?
Woka.
Yeah, woka. Like for real.
The Mandalorian, we'll leave him with the last word. Empathy is what's lacking, and lack of it is the problem. Yeah. People just don't. Yeah, people just think they read a fucking blurb on Facebook or whatever, and that's their opinion. And form your own opinion, man. Form your own.
People are sheep.
Do your research, man. If somebody's like, somebody you admire is going down for some shit, like do the research. Like, look into it. Like you read some of the stories, it's like, oh man.
Yeah, but know that person's a piece of shit, and it's okay to like that. It's okay to like what they've created. Just because that person's a piece of shit. It's like now it's like fuck no, I can't like that anymore. No, yeah, you can.
I won't support.
You just don't have, exactly. I don't have to support him anymore.
Like, I love like Harvey Weinstein's movies, but if he came out with another production, I ain't watching any of his fucking movies. Like fuck
yeah.
Him. Like, but I'm not gonna like dismiss all the shit that came before. Like,
exactly. It's like from this point on, am I gonna buy shit from them? Like no. But I'm not gonna fucking go. You know what? Here are my books. I'm gonna go light them on fire because I'm woke. Like fuck you.
There you go. All right, we'll leave that on your last word. There you go. See, you got to do it, Rick. See, I think this is a healthy way.
Yeah, it was that was fucking that was so watered down.
All right, let's get out of here. Happy birthday, Hondo. Look out for some more fun stuff. Be safe. I'm glad. We got some summer, a few more weeks summer left, so let's have fun. Go out and fucking see your friends and what have you. And if if you don't feel safe, wear that mask still, man. There's some variants out there. I got the J&J. It's good against the variants. So people were shit on the J&J a couple months ago.
Nope, you're still good. People being assholes now.
Oh, you got the J&J. Like, yeah, now look at you, motherfuckers. Yeah, variants. I'm the Loki variant. All right, look out for more fun stuff. Look out for some more fun videos. Some fun stuff happening this week too. So check it out, and we'll see you guys next time. Like and subscribe.